Hey everyone, today I'm diving into one of history's darkest and most controversial figures, Adolf Hitler. Stay tuned as we explore his rise to power and his catastrophic fall. Chapter 1. The Dark Upbringing. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, Austria. He came from a poor family. His father was strict and demanding, while his mother was kind and nurturing. Young Adolf had dreams of becoming an artist, but those dreams were crushed when he faced rejection after rejection. Feeling isolated, he moved to Vienna, where he experienced more loneliness and hardship. These early experiences began to shape his complex and dark personality. Chapter 2. The Young Soldier in the Fires of War. When World War I erupted, Hitler volunteered for the German army. Serving on the Western Front, he was both physically and emotionally scarred by the war. When Germany was defeated, the Treaty of Versailles only fueled his anger and resentment. This anger became a fire within him, a fire that he would soon direct towards politics. Chapter 3. The Revolutionary Change. In the early 1920s, Hitler joined the German Workers' Party, later known as the Nazi Party. His powerful speeches resonated with the German people, promising national revival and promoting nationalist, racist ideologies. Despite a failed coup attempt, known as the Beer Hall Putsch in 1923, Hitler's notoriety grew. Germany recognized his rare ability to inspire the masses in times of despair. Chapter 4. The Rise to Power. By 1933, through political maneuvering and backdoor deals, Hitler became Chancellor of Germany. Once in power, he swiftly dismantled all opposition and established a totalitarian regime. He declared himself Führer and began implementing his grand plans for expansion. Chapter 5. World War II and the Holocaust. On September 1, 1939, Hitler initiated World War II by invading Poland. This act of aggression led to the occupation of much of Europe. However, what marked his rule as infamous was the Holocaust. 6 million Jews, along with countless others, including Romani people and disabled individuals, were systematically murdered. This genocide remains one of the darkest chapters in human history. But as the war raged on, the noose began tightening around Hitler. The Soviet armies from the east and the Allies from the west pushed into Germany. Chapter 6. The Catastrophic Fall. In April 1945, with Berlin surrounded by Soviet forces, Hitler retreated to his bunker. Despite all his power, he found himself trapped with no escape. On April 30th, 1945, he and his wife, Eva Braun, committed suicide by poisoning, ending his horrific reign. Chapter 7. The Dark Legacy. Hitler's actions left behind unimaginable destruction, not only in Europe but in the memory of the entire world. Concentration camps, endless wars, and countries reduced to rubble. His legacy includes the horrific idea of racial supremacy and the suffering it caused. He remains one of the most controversial figures in modern history, responsible for starting World War II and causing the deaths of millions. End of the episode. Hitler's story is one of a leader's rise, lost in the shadows of his own making, and his catastrophic fall fueled by anger and arrogance, a figure who left indelible marks on history. But is his story a lesson for humanity or a warning against unchecked ambition? That's a question we must ask ourselves as we face great challenges in our modern world. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.